Today's title is and theme is around gratitude, but really first I'm gonna drop in. I'd like to, everyone who is watching, I'm going to start the importance of connecting coherently in with self and with our inner self has just been made paramount. So I'm gonna start this tuning and probably upcoming tunings with creating inner coherence to everyone watching now and everyone watching in the future. If you are watching this video and in this moment, wherever you are okay, regardless of what is going on circumstantially around you. Drop inside yourself and arrive here and breathe. I'm going to say that again. To arrive and cultivate inner coherence doesn't mean you have to be emotionally okay with everything around you. It's a way to connect self with self and self with extemporaneous experience in the now. I am here now. Boom. I am here now. Whew. I started with the 144. Let me add the 174 to that. Let's really drop in with this fundamental frequency. We are little units, part of a larger system, but inside our intersystem, our intersystemic coherence is what we're cultivating first today and where we're starting. Good, good. Find your breath and be where you are. Great, great. Wow, I'm really finding this hard to do. I hear you. Okay, it's okay. How to distinguish? One can create coherence inside your system. One can connect with self and still have concerns and still have fear, still be unclear, right? Coherence doesn't mean unending clarity. Coherence means being able to find yourself. There, that's all it is. Good. Creating inner systemic coherence means that you can connect with self, period. Here I am. Here I am. Good, good, good. Ah, bravo. Okay, that worked. Excellent. And now I'm going to, now that we found ourselves, let's go ahead and connect in. And drop our electromagnetic grounding rod to the core of the earth. We are living synergistically. We are living in relationship with the planet that we're living on. So as organic organisms that inhabit this rock, we live in relationship with her, with Earth. Good, good, good. Ah, good. All right, bravo. All right, next step. I really want to talk about gratitude. This is going to be my first or my last YouTube live before my last planned YouTube live before American Thanksgiving a week from tomorrow. So, gratitude has been on my mind, and I'd really like to talk about it because a practice in gratitude is always a good idea, not just at Thanksgiving. I see that I'm reading the comments as I tune. Thank you for the benedictions. And somebody asked why I keep bringing the fork. I am a Biofield tuner, and our primary tool is tuning forks. So sound and sound frequency as it applies to the individual field as well as the collective field of energy, that's what I do. That's my jam. That's why I keep ringing the bell, ringing the fork. Um, the practice of gratitude has energy. Gratitude is ignition, right? In a contemplation that I was listening to recently, he described gratitude as a fire. But it's not necessarily the sort of fire that will burn down a forest. It's the fire of ignition, of creativity, fire as in ingenious spark. and And for Thanksgiving, many people contemplate and start to consider things that they are thankful for. And that is always a good practice. Being thankful for things helps drop us if you engage in that experience earnestly, to truly notice and give thanks for something, you have to be in the now, right? So it's a real to to do an active practice of gratitude or thankfulness. It necessitates that you're present and grounded, because if you can't be where you are, how can you know what you're thankful for, right? It's sort of baked into the mix. Now, one of the things that I also wanted to share about gratitude is that when you have an earnest practice in gratitude, it really does. It's a self-perpetuating cycle. When you have gratitude, really have gratitude for that, what you're thankful for, that what is quote good in your life, it perpetuates it. It helps set you up to get more of it. So gratitude is a self-fulfilling cycle in a good way, right? There's this weird kind of shake in the fork. Yeah, it's so weird. How can it be, right? How can it be that gratitude has a shadow side? But it does. Like, I can feel it in the fork. So I'm going to speak to two aspects of gratitude, to two kind of more shadowy aspects of gratitude. The first one, um, that's really coming up in this tuning is, it's as if people are afraid to say what they're thankful for in their lives, as if energetically somehow that's boastful or um, egoic. And it couldn't be more the opposite. If you can't rejoice, if you can't, right, practices in self awareness aren't just aimed at catching you when you're being not awesome, to be aware of awesome stuff is also part of living an examined life. It's not bad to think, yeah, I have this. Oh my gosh, wow. Like, okay, again, let's just try that again. Yes, I am so thankful. I have so much gratitude for X and Y and Z in my life. I have these things. I enjoy them. They are in my cosmology as I move through this world, and I am thankful. Yes, that's not egoic. It's not egoic. That is aware and alive and observant and engaged. Oh, yes. Wow. That, here we go. I could feel that. To be thankful is to be awake, aware, alive, and engaged. That's a privilege. It's a gift. It's not, it it can't be anything other than that. And interestingly enough, when you truly rejoice, when you truly have gratitude, it's not in fact forming deeper attachments. Because if we really appreciate, if we really rejoice what we have while we have it, then should it pass, we'll know that we drank, that we fully engaged with the good thing that we were cherishing in that moment while we had it. All things change. Let change change you. I heard that yesterday too. I've been really contemplating that. And when things change, if you have something that you are really rejoicing and grateful for, and then should you lose it, right? If you didn't enjoy it, if you didn't have gratitude for it while you had it, once you lose it, it doesn't make the loss not a loss, right? So just, like, drink it up while you've got it. Whatever it is, people in your life, circumstances, situations, whatever. Right. Okay. So having gratitude does not deepen attachment. It's literally a present celebration. That's all it is. The other kind of shadowy, this is really nuanced, the other kind of shadowy side of gratitude practices can be if we, I will speak for myself. I know I've done it when I've been in a state of grief or fear or sadness, and I've tried to sort of make myself be grateful for what I have in those moments when I'm experiencing internal pain. Okay, so no, we don't love when we're having some kind of hurt, right? When we're having a more bummer moment in our lives. Nobody likes that. But you can use gratitude to help rise yourself out of those harder fields of feelings. But what the shadow aspect of it would be if you really try and use some sort of verbal practice in gratitude or mental practice in gratitude as a way to bypass, right? So when you have fully felt those harder feelings and you're ready to try and lift yourself out of them, you can use a return to gratitude as a way to shift when it's ready. But if you use gratitude as a way to kind of yank yourself out of something you don't want to feel, that's the same as, then in that way it can be the same function as any other distraction or bypass or uh, almost dissociation. um, so that is, and then that brings us back to where this tuning started, about bringing yourself into coherence with yourself. If you're having a feeling and you're saying, oh, let me cultivate gratitude because I don't want to feel sad today, or if I don't want to feel uncertain today, I'm so tired of all the uncertainty in the world, let me just double down on gratitude. If you can't really feel gratitude, if you're trying to apply it like a cast, then that's not really a practice in gratitude. You might be saying all the good words, but if you're not really feeling grateful in that moment, if you're just spewing gratitude words rather than feeling the feeling that you're having, that's when a practice in gratitude isn't really a practice in gratitude. All right, I hope I've made that clear. Let me tune back in. I'm switching back to my 144. Here we go. And if gratitude, right, if authentic, oh yeah, I can really feel it. Excellent, good work. If resonant, coherent, return to gratitude, having a gratitude practice in yourself is a spark, is ignition, then what that brings, what that fosters, is truly just a riot of abundance in one's life. It might not happen immediately, like if you, after watching this tuning and after receiving the benefits of the sound and these transmissions, if you spend this next weekend really contemplating what you're grateful for, and everything you ever wish for doesn't arrive all in one go next week like a big Amazon box. Okay, it takes cultivation, it takes time, but it, it can't not arrive when you have a coherent, authentic practice in gratitude. It cultivates and generates, it's generative. Gratitude, all the G's. Gratitude generates more abundance, more to be grateful for. Yes, yes. That is the real way that the sort of law of attraction is true. That is a universal law, but there's ways to contort that concept and take it away of its out of its truth. Right, God, I can really feel it. Good job. I am, because I can really feel it in my heart space, I'm going to use my body as a proxy body, and I'm going to put a weighted fork, because I can really feel the people feeling it. Drawing that gratitude, knowing that you're present, that you've created coherence with your internal present self, and you are drawing up in your system your gratitude for what you have and what you experience, for the things that you have and experience in your life, that you have gratitude in this moment, that generates more. Really good, really good, really good, okay. All right, I'm about to wrap up with this active. So we talked about, we centered and grounded. We created, connected with our most coherent internal feedback loop, and we introduced in it this concept of gratitude, and gratitude as both a present state as well as a generative agent for more to be grateful for in our lives. And I really would like to end in the spirit of Thanksgiving next week, and in the spirit of these transmissions, which are always appropriate. Yes, I'm filming it live in this moment, but any time that you find this video, you're exactly right on time. It's exactly right, okay? I'm in a study group, and the leader of the group, the facilitator of the group, quoted a John O'Donohue passage this week, and in it she talked about how John O'Donohue coined the word may as a benediction, right? May your days be merry and bright, right? It's a benediction. It's a way to wish well from person to person through words. And just like everyone can have gratitude, and that gratitude begets more gratitude, we all have the ability to wish blessings, to benedict one another, right? And it is really with that. May your week and may your weekend be wonderful. May you be able, with a joyous heart, to count your blessings this Thanksgiving. May we all cultivate and generate more abundance in our lives. Now and ongoing. Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, really good tuning. Happy Thanksgiving, in case I don't jump on YouTube live between now and then. And have a great launch to the American holiday season. Be well. RebeccaCarner.com if you want more information, or if you'd like to book a private session with me. I have upcoming live experiences and ceremonies available in the greater Atlanta area. So please check out my Instagram, at Rebecca's Frequency, for links to that. Thanks so much. Be well. Be in gratitude. I am really grateful for all of you. I am grateful to be able to do this work. I'm grateful to be here. So much love. Be well.